Hello there, my greetings to CS50 team. I believe you guys are doing amazing. Today I'm here to present my final project on CS50, Introduction to Cybersecurity. And my name is Richard Obeng-Poku, and my EDX username is Richie1_8, and my GitHub username is Richard9119.
And this video was recorded on 23rd February 2025.
The reason why I chose this course is because there's a whole lot of cyberbullying going on in this world, and it's hard time people understand, especially the victims, understand that there's a whole lot of cyber attacks or cyberbullying that is going on the internet, and they need to be careful. And I am here to express basic way you can avoid cyber attacks. My topic for today is about do not team. So do not team linked to a new Tanzim Android malware targeting intelligence collection. So the threat actor known as Do Not Team has been linked to a new Android malware as part of highly targeted cyber attacks. The artifact in question, named Tanzim, meaning organization in Urdu, and it is spoken in South Asia. Tanzim updates were spotted in October and December 2024, that was last year, by cybersecurity company called Cybersecurity. So Cybersecurity is one of the biggest cybersecurities in the world. So what it does is the apps in question have been found to incorporate identical functions bearing minor modifications to the user interface. Although the app is supposed to function as chat application, it does not work once installed. So after that, it's shut down after the necessary permissions are granted. So here is the situation where these apps were deployed on the internet, and then the vulnerable ones, you install the app. You know that once you download a software or an app from either Play Store or App Store, it gives you the permission. It asks you the permission if you would want to grant them the permission to have access to either your location, your pictures, your whatever you are doing on other apps and all that. So if you are using an Android, this is how the whole pop-up comes. It says allow, let's say allow Viber to access your contacts. So once you download this app, and then it gives you this pop-up, and then you click on allow. So the allow will generate, and then it will collect all the informations on your phone, all the necessary informations on your phone, the confidential messages, everything on your phone, to the attackers. And once the attackers get these informations, they use that to attack you. And once your informations are leaked, you become very vulnerable, and they can manipulate or control your phone. So we have to be very careful the apps that we download onto our phone and tablets, because once you give them the necessary permission, they start to go beyond that. So in October 2023, the threat actor was linked to a previously undocumented net-based backdoor called Firebird, targeting a handful of victims in Pakistan and Afghanistan. So it's currently not clear who the exact targets of the latest malware were, although it's suspected that they were used against specific individuals with the aim of gathering intelligence against internal threats. You understand? So a notable aspect of the malicious Android app is the use of One Signal, a popular customer engagement platform used by organizations to send push notifications in app messages, emails, and SMS. So the Cypherma theorized that the library is being abused to send notification, obtaining phishing links, and led to malware deployment. You understand? So we have to be very careful on the apps that we download onto our phones and on our tablets and all that. We need to be very careful on that, and then most especially when we are using apps that we have no idea about. Okay, so the things we can do to prevent all these things is to one is to only download apps from trusted sources like Google Play or App Store, and always check the app's review and ratings and the number of downloads before you install it. Okay, and another point too is be wary of apps that request unnecessary permissions. Okay, apps that request unnecessary permission, you need to be very careful on that. Okay, and then make sure you turn on two-factor authentication. It's very, very, very important. When you turn on two-factor authentication, it is very, very, very important. And then another point too is that we need to check the app's developer. Always you verify the developer's identity and reputation before you start downloading any app on your phone. And then always try as possible as you can to watch for fake or clone apps. The clone apps, you have to be very careful, especially the fake ones and then the clone ones. Okay, be cautious of apps with similar names or logos. You need to be very careful on that. And again, we have to keep our operating system up to date. If you are using any iOS or your Android version, you need to make sure it's up to date, to check all these things. So you need to be careful out there, and then make sure you check, and then you are sure of what you are downloading before you start anything. And again, you have to be very careful when you are using a public Wi-Fi. That is why it is always advisable that you use a VPN when you are browsing. And take note of this: avoid suspicious links and attachments. What I mean is, be cautious when you are clicking on links or probably opening attachments from unknown sources, because these are the ways attackers use to attack you. They can sometimes come with links that are full of SQL injections and all that. So once you click on these links, any of these links, they get all the information they need from you and all that. So just be very careful when you come across links, or links are sent to you through your email, your Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. You need to be very careful on that. All right, so thank you very much, and I hope this video is more educative and people understand, and then know that cyber attacks are real and you need to be careful out there. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you for watching.